Okay, we're going to call this meeting to order. The September 19th business meeting of the Board of Ed. We'll start with a salute to the flag and then a moment of silence for a brother of Kevin McTeague.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. See Superintendent's report. Turn it over to you.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for attending tonight. I'm John McNamara, Superintendent of Schools, and welcome to our meeting. I just wanted to start tonight. We're going to be recognizing two retirees from our district that we're accepting their resignation for the purpose of retirement tonight. These two near and dear to my heart because they work right next door to me and right next door to my office. So I'll start first with Carlene Testa. Carlene has worked as the assistant to Anthony Cedrone for the past many years. I've had the pleasure for the past 10 years of working with Carlene. She is outstanding in every form of the word. She is everything you could ask for, certainly in an employee. On top of things, super efficient, super proactive, and just super personable to go along with that. Nicest person in the world. Carlene is a resident here in Wantagh. Kids win here, and is just such an asset to our business office. I told her she's not allowed to retire when she told me she was retiring, and I was going to pull it off the agenda tonight because we just certainly don't want her to go. And I know Anthony also wanted to just say a few words about Carlene tonight as well.
Thank you very much. Ditto to all of that Mr. McNamara said. I know you're dying because she doesn't like being the center of attention. And all the throngs of people at home will be able to record this and watch it forever and ever. But just in my 5.5 years here, just the most professional, pleasant, intelligent, hardworking team player. And most importantly, has kept me out of trouble for the last 5.5 years. Although when I came to Wantagh, I've been doing this job for about 15 or 16 years. Every place has a learning curve, politics, people, the environment and all that. The job is easy, it's the other stuff. And without her help and guidance, I don't know that I would have survived because I was only here a few months when the world kind of threw everybody a curveball with COVID, to put it mildly. So appreciate all of her work day in and day out. Just a pleasure to be with. I too told her she was not allowed to retire. I just told her walking in, it's not too late. The board hasn't voted yet to change her mind. So we'll definitely miss her. But I'm thrilled that she's moving on to the next chapter in her life, and certainly wish her, all the best, long, happy, healthy retirement with her husband, her kids, and everybody. So congratulations.
Let Andrew get the picture.
All right, second retirement tonight is Mr. Tom Fucci. Tom is our Director of Facilities for the district. It's been an absolute pleasure working with Tom for the past 6 years. Tom has been part of my administrative team overseeing all of our facilities and has just done an outstanding job. Tom came to us with some experience. Tom was the Assistant Director over in Jericho and then Director of Facilities in Freeport. So he was just really able to hit the ground running when he got here and just did a great job in terms of really kind of reshaping the culture in his department. Tom, is, as many of you know, is just super approachable, just has just a nice even keel, steady leadership style that really just transformed his department. He somehow is escaping here right as we're about to do $56 million worth of bond work. I don't know if that was planned or not, Tom, but he's heading out of town before we begin. But he was such an instrumental part in that process of identifying projects that needed to be done, working with the architects and the engineers on that team, and really putting a really thoughtful plan together. And having someone with his level of experience and expertise at that time was certainly critical when we were about to go out to bond in 2022. We're certainly going to miss him. Like I said, he's been in such an important part of the team. We wish him all the best. And Tom, by the way, is here tonight celebrating his wedding anniversary with his wife. I said, no better place to be for your wedding anniversary than right here in the Wanta High School auditorium. So, so we congratulate Tom. We wish him all the best in the future and health and happiness in the next chapter of his life. So, congratulations, Tom. All right, happy to announce tonight that we had a really great opening of schools this year. I want to thank our entire team for all their efforts and making sure we had a smooth opening for our students. Really started off well at the end of August, our 2 conference days. Thank our staff for their participation in those days. Really great opportunities for some professional development, and great keynote speaker in George Kuros, who really gave us an inspirational talk to start the year. It was also a huge thank you to our entire professional development team, Carol Ann and her team that put the day together. Really great feedback on it. And then really smooth opening. Thank you to all of our staff that planned over the summer to get ready for the opening of school for our students. We had our Nassau County Police Commissioner join us over at Forest Lake for the morning, who was, it's been such a great partnership with them over the years. So they wanted to participate in our opening day festivities. So they were there as well. But really great opening, and just a huge thank you to everyone for a great start. I also wanted to put in a shameless plug tonight for our 5K race that will take place on Sunday. Also a huge thank you to our 9/11 committee. They've really done a great job putting this event together. We are, it's part of our fundraising efforts. We've partnered with the Gary Sinise Foundation, really committed to bringing all of our juniors to the 9/11 Memorial and Museum each year. And this was part of the fundraising efforts to do that, to achieve that goal, as well as building a memorial here in the district for 9/11. When I spoke on Superintendent's Conference Day, we were up to about 200 or so participants in the race. I'm happy to announce tonight we're closing in on 600, which will certainly make for a great event on Sunday morning. Still not too late to join us. You can register right up until the day of the event, the morning of the event. So just be careful with parking. Get here early because we're going to have 600 people converging on our secondary complex. So thank you to Dr. Gazone, Dr. Widman, and the entire 9/11 committee for all their efforts in putting the event together. All right, yep. Yeah, please. All right, I'm going to turn it over to Mrs. Winans. She's going to just speak to some of our assessment data. One of the things that we did as a team this year over the summer was really taking a look at some of our growth and performance over the course of the year. So I asked Ms. Winans tonight just to report out on our findings. Yeah. I'll click for you.
Okay, no problem.
Good evening. I would like to take this time to go over the academic growth and achievement of grades K through 12 during the 2023-2024 school year. I will also like to highlight steps we will be taking this school year to continue the progress and enhance the progress. We're happy to report that 98% of the class of 2024 earned a diploma. We broke a Wanta High School record with 57% of our students earning a Regents Diploma with Advanced Designation, and 91% will attend college this fall. 10 students will seek employment, 4 students will attend the trade schools, and 3 students will enter the military. 89% of the class took at least one advanced placement of college-level course in their high school career, which is something that we're really proud of, to really give the students the exposure to that higher level learning and preparing themselves for the next steps. 700 AP exams were administered at Wanta High School. The average score on all exams in 2024 was a 3.4, and 6 seniors earned the AP Capstone Diploma. We can go to the next slide. In terms of elementary reading, on the screen, you will see both the growth score as well as where the level has placed. You'll also see that all grades 1 through 5 are on level due to the F&P grade level. The other scores are our universal screener, which is our iReady. We continue to analyze student performance and growth using our iReady universal screener and additional progress monitoring tools. In literacy, our elementary students performed at or above grade levels with growth close to 100% in grades 1 through 3. Grades 1 through 3 have shown significant improvement in phonemic awareness, sight word recognition, and decoding skills. We are slightly below literacy grade levels in grades 4 and 5. Our elementary coaches will be meeting with teachers in these grade levels to work on individual and group conferencing skills and techniques to increase student vocabulary acquisition. We are also partnering with Butler University to conduct a thorough review of our MTSS RTI, which is our academic instructional support programs. In math, our students are performing at or slightly below grade levels with low growth grades 1 through 5. To increase student growth, we are compiling curriculum maps to ensure alignment with the Go Math program and Next Generation Math standards. Teams of teachers in our Math Collegial Circle will be creating unit assessment banks, which will include spiral review, and we will be increasing our use of computer-based adaptive practice programs during station learning. The preliminary state assessment reporting indicates that our average elementary student performance was closely aligned with county performance and surpassed state performance in science, ELA, and math. At the middle school level, with the exception of 6th grade, ELA, and 7th grade, our students' average performance was closely aligned with state performance and slightly below county performance. But it is important to note that our middle school still has a significant high rate of students who opt out of the exam. We have seen significant growth and achievement towards grade level in grade 6 literacy and math. This year's focus, we will be realizing this growth in grade 7-8 by reintroducing the active reading and comprehension practice at home. We will take a deep dive into the use of our universal screeners and ensuring fidelity throughout the progress monitoring process. Just also in middle school math, we have allocated extra time to our 7th grade classes for increased opportunities for enrichment and spiraled practice. And just like the elementary, we do have grade teams who create next generation aligned grade-based math unit assessments. So there's common assessments 6 through 8. Okay. And finally, our high school. At the high school, we have seen significant growth in student performance on the ELA, History, and Math Regents exams post-pandemic. Reduced class size in geometry for this year has increased our ability for individualized feedback. Desmos has been incorporated into all of our Regents level classes for math. This platform helps students visualize real-world math applications. We were happy during the instructional committee last year. We had students parents act as students, and they were able to actually use the software, and it was a very fun presentation of how that application is being used. We are proud of our partnership between our math department and the special education department in preparing our special class students for success in mathematics. In science, after 4 years of shifting towards the New York State Science Learning Standards, students will be taking the new Life Science Biology Regents Assessment in June. Teachers in physics and chemistry will be working to balance new pedagogical practices and tried and true traditional Regents preparation. So, thank you for your time.
All right, and then just finally tonight, next month at our board meeting, we'll be doing a capital project update. We've invited Michael Mark, our district architect, to present on all of the bond work that is underway, give us a summary of the summer projects as well as what's ahead for next summer across the district. And I'm going to turn it back over to Mrs. Cassidy.
Thank you. Okay, we're going to move on with the agenda with D, approval of minutes. Is there a motion? Second? All in favor?
Aye.
E1 financials, E1 financial reports. Sorry. E2 budget transfers. Is there a motion? Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
F, personnel. F1, approval of personnel items as attached. F2, non-representative employees. Is there a motion?
Move.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
G, contractual and other authorizations. G1, revocable permit agreement. G2, athletic trainer support agreement. G3, related service agreement. G4, security alarm services. G5, memorandum of agreement, WUT. Is there a motion? Move. Second? All in favor?
Aye.
G6, Wandsworth Seaford Track Center. G7, Wandsworth Seaford Track Center courses. G8, Senco bid. G9, acceptance of correction action plan. G10, terms of employment. G11, a la carte price increases. Is there a motion?
Move.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
H, there's no unfinished business, and I, new business. I1, approval of Committee on Special Education and Preschool Education recommendations. Is there a motion? Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
J, adjournment. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Madam President, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
We're going to move on to our organizational report. Student government. I'll turn it over to Bella and Danny.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Danny Donahue.
And my name is Isabella Kugal. We are very glad to be back and start off another successful school year. Back in August, we welcomed the new 9th graders at freshman orientation. They walked around to many stations to hear from their guidance counselors, the principals, and Danny and myself. To familiarize them with a new environment, senior volunteers led tours to give them the ins and outs of the building. Additionally, student government organized a club fair where many of the high school's most popular clubs, such as Model Congress, the Environmental Advocacy Club, and Key Club, gathered to introduce and welcome the freshmen to some new extracurriculars. At the end of the orientation, everyone got to enjoy some pizza and connect with their friends before the official start of the school year.
So far, our fall varsity sport teams have been starting off very well and putting in the hard work needed to succeed. Girls soccer is 3-1, boys soccer is 3-3, girls volleyball is 2-1, boys volleyball is 2-3, football is undefeated, girls swimming is 0-2, and girls tennis is 1-5. Speaking of success with sports, Sadie Reach, captain of varsity girls volleyball, achieved her 1,000th career kill in her game against Long Beach. Go Sadie. We can't wait to see the progress of each team throughout the remainder of the season.
Tomorrow, the PE Leaders Club will be holding Freshman Field Day, where 9th graders will gather on the turf for a day of fun and games and school bonding. They will participate in sneaker races, tug of war, and play tic-tac-toe with hula hoops.
On Friday, September 27th, Bella and I, along with the rest of student government, will be holding our annual pep rally where we announce all varsity teams and their captains, get a live performance from the dance and cheer team, and hear the Wanta High School band. At the pep rally, we will also be collaborating with the Morgan's Message Club to spread awareness about the importance of suicide prevention, especially amongst youth athletes.
With that being said, we are super excited for our homecoming football game this year, being held on September 28th. With the theme of board games, the different classes will compete in their annual float contest as the football team gets ready to play. At the end of homecoming, we will announce the winners, who will get a certain amount of points towards the battle of the classes, encouraging everyone to participate. Each class has also been working on the showcase to give a little preview of their float themes, which will also count towards the battle of the classes. At the football game, if you would like to support the senior class, make sure to purchase snacks and drinks from the snack shack.
Last week, high school students got the opportunity to learn about different colleges and speak to the representatives at our college fair. Some of these colleges being represented were Penn State, Delaware, Binghamton, UConn, Hofstra, and more. Each of the college representatives provided students with valuable information about their schools, allowing Wantagh students to be exposed to potential colleges they could attend.
As you can see, the month of September is excitingly hectic.
After homecoming, student government plans on conducting a multitude of engaging new projects throughout the school year, which we cannot wait to share with you at future board meetings.
Thank you for allowing us to share some insight on what is actively happening at Wantagh High School.
Have a great rest of your evening.
Thank you so much, Bella and Danny. Forest Lake PTA, Diana or Matthew?
Hi, good evening. I'm Diana Serena, and this is
Matthew Zinser.
and we're your PTA presidents for this year. We just want to talk about what we've done so far and what we have planned. We've done the Back to School Bash. That was amazing this year. They really redid it. We actually had food this time, and it was amazing. Everyone loved it. I want to thank Kat and Christine DeVito, who planned it all. We did a magnetic school calendar that was had all the days of the week on it, so you had your 6-day cycle, so you knew what day was what cycle. If you had kids have to wear sneakers or not, you knew. You didn't have to look for it. It was on there, and it was magnetic. Everyone enjoyed that. Right now, we're selling bracelets and luminaries for the Childhood Cancer Month, and all proceeds will go to childhood cancer research. We have a Spiritwear fundraiser that's running until 10/1. We did a pizza fundraiser last night at Bromalo. That was delicious. We're excited for the Warrior Run. We purchased bracelets for the kids that are running the race. Picture Day is next Wednesday. Then 5th grade has their car wash this Saturday. So if anyone wants to go to all 3 schools, that's great. And then also 5th grade is doing a planned sale that runs until 10/3. And that's all that we have right now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mandalay PTA, Danielle or Carrie? Wantagh L PTA, Bridget and Jennifer?
Hi, my name is Denise Arisa. I'll be standing in for Bridget and Jennifer. Just to fill you in on a couple things coming up, we do have tomorrow night, we have a movie night, a welcome back barbecue that will hit off at 6 o'clock. We also have on Saturday the car wash as well, so anybody who has any dirty cars, please bring them by. It helps the 5th grade. We also have our book fair that's coming up on the 25th. It's running at Wantagh L from 6 to 9, so if anybody wants to purchase any books and help out with the Scholastic Dollars, that would be great. Of course, we also have the homecoming, which we're looking all forward to. That's coming up very soon. So thank you very much.
6 to 12 Association?
Hi, good evening. I'm Heather Hosek. This is Sophia Stepanoff, and we are the 6 through 12 PTA presidents this year. Thank you to the Board of Ed, teachers, administrators for an amazing start to the school year. It's been great for the kids. Here are some of the highlights from 6 through 12 this year. So far, we've did our summer back to school lawn sign fundraiser, which was a huge success. We helped serve pizza at freshman orientation, and we want to wish all of the freshmen a great first year of high school. We had our Lifestyles fundraiser in August, and thank you to all who participated in that. We also helped out at 6th grade orientation, wishing all of our 6th graders a successful middle school year, and we also had a great back-to-school staff breakfast for the middle school and high school. For September, we just wrapped up our pizza kit fundraiser. For October, we'll be doing a clothing drive with more information to follow. This Monday and Tuesday, we helped out at the high school picture day, which went very smoothly. We also had a membership table at high school and middle school back-to-school nights. And if you have not renewed your membership, please do so. Tomorrow, we'll be providing and serving pizza and waters at Freshman Field Day, and also providing chips, water for the high school and for the summer reading celebration. Be sure to swing by the 6 through 12 table at Wantaugh's first 5K Warrior Run. We're very excited about that. We're thrilled to be part of it, and this is an amazing community event benefiting our 11th graders. Next week, we'll also be helping out at Middle School Picture Day on Wednesday and Thursday. We're looking forward to collaborating with the high school for our Wantagh Community Spooktacular on October 29th. And lastly, our first meeting is Wednesday, September 25th at 7 p.m. at the high school room 150. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can we do SEPTA while I'm already up here? Sorry about that.
Hi, hello everyone. We'd also like to thank you for a great start to the school year. We started off the school year with joining the Forest Lake Back to School Bash by providing a sensory-friendly room. We want to thank the Forest Lake PTA and the heads of the Back to School Bash for reaching out to us to do that for the children. It was a great turnout. We met a lot of great families, made a lot of nice connections. It was a great event. We also have been collaborating with Forest Lake, and we are providing a grant. Mrs. Moran and Mrs. Fernandez reached out to us, and we'd like to thank them and Mr. Burke, Ms. Capozzi, and
Don't miss a person.
no, I don't want to miss anybody. Mrs. Moran, Mrs. Fernandez, Mr. Burke, Ms. Capozzi, and also the Forest Lake PTA for also contributing. Also contributing for all the sensory equipment that we bought and the sensory bins and everything, and so we want to thank them. It's on its way to being finished, and we're going to have, hopefully that'll be done soon. We've also been, a couple of other teachers have reached out to us for grants, teacher grants, so we'll be giving grants out to Mrs. Weber and Mrs. Dessen, and also Mrs. Delamonica reached out to us. So far we're going to be giving out 5 grants for helping for various things that they've asked us to contribute to for the children. Please be sure to stop by the SEPTA table this Sunday at the Wantagh Warrior 5K. We're also very excited to be part of that to benefit our 11th graders in the district. We're also looking forward to collaborating with 612 and the Wantagh High School for the Spooktacular. We will be providing a sensory-friendly early entrance this year again for our families. More details to follow, and we will be emailing our SEPTA members for that. And if you haven't renewed your membership, please renew your membership.
That's it.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm up here. Can I do performing arts too?
Sure.
Okay. All right. That's why I didn't talk. Okay. So over the summer, we ran a successful shirt fundraiser for our volunteers. Thank you for everybody who ordered. We also provided pep band with new shirts for all the new students. For 4th of July, we gave out water to marching band during the parade, and we will continue to provide waters through all the home football games as well. We have an upcoming Schmidt Farm Hunt fundraiser on Saturday, September 28th. Tickets are open to everyone, not just performing arts students. We will also be proudly marching on our first homecoming parade, so we're looking forward to that. Be on the lookout for spirit wear later this quarter or early next quarter. We also have our second Flapjack Cabaret coming up, and so
the date is coming, so be on the lookout for that as well. We also had membership tables at the high school and middle school, back to school nights. If you haven't renewed your membership, please do so at wantaperformingarts.org. And if anybody wants to volunteer or donate anything, they can do it on our website as well. All right, thank you.
Thank you. PTA Council. Sports Booster Club. And the Wanto Foundation. Okay, we're going to move on. We'll open it up the floor to anybody, public comment. If anybody has anything they'd like to say, they can come up to the microphone.
Hello, it's my first time here. My name is Zdenka. I live in Wanta. I just had a question about We Friends. I know that you took back the building, and I just wanted to see if we had an update on that, like what's happening with the building. What are you doing with it? Is it going to be a preschool? Is it going to be an office building? It wasn't a comment, it was a question. I don't know if that's usually how it works.
Yeah, so being that it's your first time at a meeting, during public comment, people may pose a question or make a comment, and then at the end of the public comment period, then we'll respond to anything that was raised as part of that. So if there's, after the public comment period's over, I'll gladly answer that question.
Okay,
Right.
thank you.
Anybody else? So let's go. So no.
All right, seeing no one else, that'll close our public comment period. So We Friends has currently vacated the lease that we had with We Friends came to an end at the end of August. The building is currently being evaluated by our architects and engineers. There's a good amount of work that needs to be done to that building. So as part of the report that we're going to have in October about our facilities, we've asked our architect and engineer to do an update to the community on that building as well, to talk about next steps. So that's kind of where we are with it. There's currently, it's not leased to anyone at this point. That lease expired at the end of August. No plans right now other than to do an evaluation of the building, and we'll get a report next month about the status of that. All right.